I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold is best. If Riften is the best Skyrim...
What the hell are you doing in here?
Honor to you, my friend.
What is it?
What did I do to you? Be gone.
Pray to your God for mercy.
Boost! Go!
Yeah. Glory. Damn you! Enough! No, not like this.
Give up while you still can! Boost! Go! Yeah! Boost! Go!
blood.
Boost! Go! Boost! Go! Boost! Go!
I love this fight.
Boost! Go!
Skyrim belongs to
That
the
worked well.
Lord. The white hate you.
Boost! Go!
Skyrim belongs to the North. You're as good as
Boost!
dead.
Go!
I'm blind. I need to sort out my favorites.
Out of my way. The son
Welcome
of
to
the
Mistvale
Jarl has
Keep.
no time for idle
I'm Jarl
conversation.
Layla's steward, Anuriel. I'll be glad to help. And of course... Now, what would you like to purchase?
If this
As
isn't about
Riften's-
official city
Excellent.
business,
You've done us a
you're
great
wasting your
service.
time.
Here's your reward.
I presume you have something important to say. Make it quick.
Riften's under my protection. You watch yourself now. Hey, you mix potions, right? Can you brew me an ale?
Interesting.
Well, if it isn't my little problem solver. She was a young woman, buxom, long flowing black hair. She used to sing the most lovely songs to me when we were courting. Never heard a voice so beautiful. All that talent will go to waste when I'm finished with her. When I find that bitch, I'm gonna wring her little neck.
What is it? Dragons?
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet. If your allegiance lies with the Empire...
Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you want? Door's over there. Why don't you use it?
I think I've done all the bounties here.
What do you need? I am your sword. And your shield. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Well, some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures. Mm-hmm.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
You here for... Take a look. Yes, yes, goodbye.
You gonna buy everything I've got on display? Really? Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Greeting. Take a look. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Come to see... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Baubles and gleaming gemstones over here. Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Come. What brings you to Balam? Take a look. Remember, nothing but gen... Fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Jewelry with legendary art. Estonian craftsmanship.
What did you need?
Oh, you're back.
Welcome to the... I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild. Show me what you've got.
Back with good news, I trust?
So, what can I do for you today? No killing or no pay. Remember that.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me. Maven was down here right before you got back, and she was all smiles. Haven't seen her like that in a long time. Whatever you did at Hunningbrew, you're now on her good side. Best of all, if she's happy, Mercer's happy. Keep it up, and you'll go places. Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform his experiments. Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals. Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down. The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation, rituals only a necromancer would perform. After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again. All right, then.
Steal anything worth talking about?
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons in Cloudrest. I'd walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Indeed, it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
Keep to the shadows and you'll do fine.
Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you.
Oh, it's you again. What in blazes do you want?
Ours is to smile at your path.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some account. They say the big old palace there was built by Yiz...
I hope someday we'll get to know each other better. My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change. If it's my fate to be ended by a dragon, so be it. Meantime, I'll live my life the way I want to. It's for sale if you've got the coin. Didn't think you had the coin for it anyway. Sometimes the difference between life and death is a swift steed.
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords.
eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Looking for shipping? We always offer better service than the East Empire Company.
A few septims for my supper is all
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Will you spare a few coins to help someone who's got nothing? Spare a coin? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. The Divines smile on a charitable soul.
Damn Greyskin. Go back to Morrowind.
I ain't asking for much. Just a few symptoms.
They're parasites. They're living in our city under our protection. But what do they do for us? Nothing. I know the High King invited them here, but he didn't ask me or anyone else first. Maybe he should have. Wouldn't surprise me. They've done nothing to help in the fight for Skyrim's freedom. Those Thalmor are elves too. I bet they're working together. Maybe I should round up some men and take us a few prisoners to interrogate. Don't like it? Too bad. This is our city. Ours! Don't think I can take you? 100 septims say I can punch you back where you came from. All right? Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of. That's it? That's your best?
Ooh, nearly hit again.
Best, huh? You won't get the best of me. Just stand still. No. Just a scratch. I've had enough of you. I'll bury you. You won't leave here alive. Son of a... You won't get the best of me. That wasn't a fair swing. Yeah, here. The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors. Good to see you again, friend. I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone.
The townsfolk call me captain, because I used to be a sailor. Well, nothing. At least not anymore. Folk just call me that because of what I used to do. I was a sailor for many a year. I made my coin as a trader, and in time, I bought my own ship. When I retired here in Windhelm, most folk already knew me as Captain Lonelygale, and the name just stuck. Terrible shame that. Seems we have a killer on the loose here in Windhelm. He's claimed 3 victims that I know of, though maybe there's more that haven't been found yet. All lovely ladies too. Let's hope the gods find that demon soon, and introduce him to the headman's axe. There's an author named Aldonato staying at the inn. He's published a few works of historical fiction. The clans Shattershield and Cruelsea see most of the gold that passes through the city. And obviously you have Ulfric, the Jarl and future High King. Oh, and that busybody Viola Giordano. She's got her nose in everyone's business, which I guess is one way of being prominent. If you're looking to pass the time, you can give Calixto a few septims and gawk at whatever oddity he's come across lately. If you're in need of goods, there's a market. If it's a soft bed and a hot meal you're after, there's Candlehearth Hall. Fair winds and calm seas. That's an old sailor's parting.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
We're the only temple in Skyrim that can openly worship Talos. Like anyone, a crisis will push them towards devotion. I've been seeing a lot of the Shattershields since they lost their daughter. Hilevi Cruelsea comes in a lot, but I haven't seen her husband here in years. Ulfric prays for strength. I speak to Captain Lonelygale, but he doesn't spend much time here. Too busy. Talos, who in life was known as Tiber Septim, united Tamriel and founded the Empire. He was rewarded for his deeds by being joined with the Divines in eternal glory, the only mortal to do so. We worship him that we might follow in his path. We can't literally join him in the heavens, but we may do our best to know them here on Nirn. The Empire's elven puppet masters never cared much for the idea of a human becoming a divine, so the worship of Talos is outlawed. Skyrim doesn't take kindly to being told what to do, and to try and forget Talos, well, they may as well ordered us all to cut off our ears. Blessings of Arcade be upon you.
Yes? Farewell.
Hello there, fellow traveler. One itinerant minstrel and wandering wastrel at your service.
Are you following me?
Hello there, friend. How lucky for you to chance upon a bard on the road.
You're stalking me.
Ah, well. After a little incident with a roguish lad and the daughter of a prominent thane, well, let's just say best not. Afraid not. But if you're serious about sharpening that tongue, you might try the Bard's College in Solitude. Why, to perform for my common man, of course. Why should only the courts and inns of wealthy towns be given the gift of music? Observing and capturing the epic struggle for Skyrim, when brothers clash with bitter blades, surely there is a song to be found. All right, then.
I'm a writer by trade. Not that the people of Skyrim do much reading. I write drama, friend. The legends and history of Skyrim made to excite and inspire. Poor Gerard Germain at the Bard's College has been waiting for my latest work, Olaf and the Dragon, for weeks now. Roads are a mess. You're sure? When you see Gerard, ask for a tip. I'm sure he'll be in a good mood after reading this. May you lose yourself in the pages of a good book.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger sword arm for hire in all Skyrim. Best not to walk the roads
Every
of
night,
Skyrim alone.
I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think about
Another dark elf.
Get out of my
Just what Windhelm needs. Did you see the candle above the fire upstairs? It was lit 163 years ago, back when this building was the home of a grand warrior named Wundheim. When word came that he'd fallen, his son Durok lit the candle in his honor. Nobody knows why it still burns. Magic? Goodness, not here. Nothing dangerous like that. That's all kept to that college up in Winterhold. Better that than dealing with Ulfric's wizard like some do. Let's sate that appetite, Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
We don't want your kind here, dark elves.
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much. Luckily, Windhelm is cold, so the dead don't rot as quickly. Sometimes the burial has to wait for the ground.
The townsfolk call me captain because I used to be a sailor.
It's so good to see you again.
Assorted fruits and vegetables, all delicious and affordable.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that. Need some metal hammers? Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. I've just been working the forge too hard, trying to set this sword right. Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the Second Era, and her sword was legendary. Getting the real sword would be even better than making a copy, but no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful. Every bit as sharp as what you'll find in Whiterun. I respect Jorvik, but he has the good fortune to work the Sky Forge. Something about the fires. Their steel just holds tighter. If that makes any sense. I don't see these troubles as business. This is a labor of honor. To bring Ulfric his rightful glory, I would hammer 1,000 shields. Shore's bones. I might just have to. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Buying and selling a wide range of assorted goods. The best selection in
Don't forget.
Lucky for you, that
find
was just
Queen
sitting there
Freda's
for the
sword. I'll reward you.
Here, my these departments.
Assorted fruits and vegetables, all delicious and affordable. Everything's fresh and delicious.
Assorted wares and tools you just can't live without. Come and see for yourself.
Mighty Archaic, I pray that you will shepherd these souls as they pass away.
Take home Windhelm's finest and freshest produce today.
The finest weapons and armor. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
Come, see for yourself.
It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity in Skyrim.
All delicious and affordable.
Thank you for your custom.
I lost my twin sister a while back. Have you ever
There's
lost
no
anyone
glory in
close?
war.
Because I used to be
Just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives. You one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
Fruits and vegetables, all ripe and ready for your table.
Cookware, knives, and other goods for
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers. Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice, as long as they don't threaten Nord land. That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well. Help the Dark Elves? Oh, you must have heard me talking to Malfir. The Dark Elves live in a run-down slum called the Grey Quarter. Ulfric's content to keep it that way. I guess they think I can open Ulfric's eyes to their plight and get him to lift a finger on their behalf. I'm trying, but Ulfric is set in his ways. For him, there's two kinds of people in this world. Nords and the folk beneath them. I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war. Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
The townsfolk call me captain.
I'd appreciate it if you don't bother my wife, Tova. She's still in mourning. Our little girl died recently. I've been shouldering my days with strong mead, but nothing gives my Tova peace. I've been looking for an amulet of RK to remind my wife that our child is with the gods now, but I can't find one.
Take home Windhelm's
Thank you.
precious produce today.
It's all in the swing. Let me show you. I have a little of everything for sale. Come, see for yourself.
Please forgive my mood. I'm still coming to
I've been a
terms
bit
with
out
my
of sorts
daughter's
since our daughter was taken from us.
Good afternoon. Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm, fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth? Thanks. There's an old saying that only a Nord can work the soil in Skyrim. I don't think anyone else would have the patience for it. It takes half a day just to dig a planting row in the cold, stony earth here. But what else can we do? Eat rocks and ice? Everything I got on display, really. Good day to you.
Poor Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister was killed.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet. Wherever I can find them. If you're the type who worries over where something came from, you may want to move on. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Be sure to stop by Sadri's used wares in the Grey Quarter.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. I'm so close to the answer. Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Carriages, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Carriages was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. A legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container, made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry. I've spent my entire life searching for it. It brought me all the way to these frozen reaches from the warm embrace of Somerset Isle. Entire years spent in libraries, seeking out tiny villages with local legends that contain but a whisper of a hint of the phial. I even named my shop after it, hoping that it might attract anyone who had heard of it. And now it's within my grasp. But the Eight, it seems, have chosen me for their amusement. For in my current condition, I'll never be able to lay my hands on it. So, you're interested in my potions and ingredients? Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the phial, you fool!
My master can be a bit short. I'll never have Master Norellian's skill with potions. It doesn't matter what I believe. Norellian does. And it might be the only thing keeping him alive right now.
If that's what you're here to do.
Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much. I'd better get going.
May the Eight guide you to the phial.
Everything all right?
My father says we need to just get on with our lives. Like it's that easy.
No lollygagging. We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us guards here in Windhelm. Suicide.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Wolflick. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan. I'm not sure you belong here, friend.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Take care.
I don't want to make that choice yet. But I probably will be joining this group.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land. The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details. grew up here. Cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lots of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive. For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there. I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's been summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thum be taught?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here. Take a look. Mind what or who you practice this on. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Don't cross me, elf.
Staying safe, I hope.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right, I knew it! He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true, but Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Do you know my father? He's really important. He even talks to the Jarl sometimes. His name is Torsten Krulsi. He's really rich, because he owns a farm called Hollyfrost. He told me once that he wanted me to grow up and be a sailor, because that's where all our family names come from. But I don't want to be a sailor or a farmer. I want to be a warrior, the strongest one ever. Bye.
I try to keep Grimvar safe, but these are dangerous times. Yes, it is quite sad. A young boy, Aventus Aretino, lost his mother recently and was sent to an orphanage. But he has returned home, and people have heard strange chanting. They say it's the Black Sacrament, the ritual to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Why a little boy would want to contact a group of murderers is beyond me. But he is inviting evil into this city.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too. Your father would run them off. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Die, Grelod, die! Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. You've come at last! I knew you would! It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came, an assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. You don't have to say anything. There's no need. You're here, so I know you'll accept my contract. My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften, Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grelod the Kind, but she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grelod the Kind. Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there. Grelod is the head mistress of Honor Hall Orphanage, but not for long. She got sick last winter when the snows came, and she never got better, not all year. One night, she fell asleep and never woke up. So now I'm all alone, and the Jarl said I have to go into Honor Hall Orphanage. It's not fair! I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Grelod doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster! Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated... getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
This is an
Lord
ode to
Nilsson has been
Skyrim's
wrecked since
truest
her
sons
sister
and
was
daughters, the Stormcloaks. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age.
I can't remember how to start that quest. I hope it hasn't bugged out on me.
Maybe you should just take a look. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. And here stay, and don't break nothing.
Luckily, Windhelm is cold, so the dead don't rot as quickly. Sometimes the burial has to wait for the ground to thaw.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook at Candlelight Hall.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. Stop by again. They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do? Not much, but I hope you like them. Stop by again.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Take a look. Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
Farm work is hard work. Of course working for Bofrida isn't my first choice. But what else can a Dunmer do out here? Welcome, brother. Please, enjoy yourself. None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems. Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time. Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking. The College of Winterhold is the only place in Skyrim open-minded enough to teach magic. Although Ulfric's court wizard has been known to take on apprentices once in a while. If you need apparently, drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. Have a seat. There should be plenty of space.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong. Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the Corner Club on his own. Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's dark elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality. Keep on your guard. This city can be a little rough for those such as us.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustice.
Look, we don't have much love for your kind down here. Probably best if you just left.
I know Thieves Guild armor when I see it. You're not fooling anyone.
I have a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use more healers.
Windhelm has been hard on my people. But our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food. We have not fared well outside our native Black Marsh, but we're determined to make the best of things. I began praying to Zenithar, the god of wealth, to bring us some fortune. But thieves made off with my sacred amulet almost as soon as I bought it. Shavi would be in your debt, kind one. Oh yes, after all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make. And I've chosen to make the best of things that I can.
I like her.
Enjoyed our talk.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf.
Look, I can take you to any port on the coast. Farewell. May not look like much. Where are you headed?
Mm-hmm. The Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gallon.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. May the wind be at your back, friend. Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now. The North Wind is my mistress, and I'm her master. I don't tolerate any disloyalty. You looking for work? Got a sailor who thought running a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang, I'll give you a year's worth of pay. That's the spirit. Right. See you round.
Never much cared for Windhelm. The place is depressing.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. I'd consider joining up myself.
Hear my prayer, son of Akatosh, and grant peace to these departed souls.
This one's not having much luck. Although I guess she's getting her ring back. good deed for the day.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Have you taken care of that? Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Well, you've come to the right place. Do come again.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards?
Well, we could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Welcome to Kynes Grove. If you want to do business here, you'll have to deal with me. Bunch of lazy rabble trying to make a living. Can't get better workers in because everyone's afraid of the tomb up above the mine. Dead dragons. It hasn't moved since Ysgramor, and it's not going to start now. Superstitious milk drinkers. Mm-hmm.
I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business. Magic is nothing but trouble. If you're set on it, there's that college in Winterhold, or Ulfric's court wizard. But don't say I didn't warn you. Good day.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Ooh, Whoa. Did I miss that many times? Oh, they were probably rebounding off this thing, weren't they? I hope. I'm not that blind.
What was that?
Oh, you didn't see me. Was that stealing? How strange. I'm hoping I'll get a bounty to go for that dragon. Hello? Not another orc. You're gonna try and beat the shit out of me again.
Greetings, brother. You look weary. I have something to help you. The finest skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Boost! Go! No! You puny weakling! Shatter your bones! I'll show you what a real orc do. It's nothing. I think you're bleeding. Enough ends now. Boost, go! That the best you can do? I'll show you what a real orc can do. Enough.
Whoops.
all clear now. There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I got this one. Thanks, though.
Bugger. What the fuck? I nearly jumped through the roof. I make really bad decisions. Whoops.
Swear I'll kill you.
Well, run off. Brilliant. Give up while you
Where'd that wolf come from?
Well, run off.
Bullshit. Ha! It only took me 100 tries.
Long life to you, Thane. I am your sword and your shield. Honored to see you again, my Thane.
You here for... Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Take a look. Yes, yes, goodbye.
What brings you to... Take a look. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
You gonna buy? Take a look. Back when you're ready to... You gonna stare? Take a look. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Nothing. Take a look. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Argonian craftsmanship.
Come to... What brings you to Balamon today? Repair? Purchase? Take a look. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Yes?
Something troubling you? I'll listen. I can pat you on the back all day, but coin's coin, right?
Bloody good timing. Just got some more clients. The only way this guild's gonna continue to grow is by taking extra work.
Steal anything worth talking about? Amazing what people leave laying around for us to take, isn't it? These jobs aren't gonna finish themselves, you know.
Looking for work. Bloody good timing. Just got some more clients. Sometimes we just like to remind the city that we mean business, so we hit 'em hard. Just steal whatever we can until we made an impression. Simple, right? Almost. The catch is, it doesn't count if anyone sees you take it. The message needs to be clear. We work in the shadows. Steal from anywhere in the hold, and you even get to keep everything you stole. So, you in? Here's everything you need. You get cool, but we've never heard of you.
So,
ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander around all day?
Don't look like much to me.
Okay, what'll it be? When a client needs us to eliminate another, we don't operate like the Dark Brotherhood. We find alternate means to get them out of the way. We send you to plant some phony evidence in the Mark's house and then tip off the town guard. The rest takes care of itself. Sound like you can handle it? Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go. Well, you done or what?
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. All right, then.
Out with it. Time is money.
So, what can I do for you today?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken growers.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Hey.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl, killed at night, body torn up.
A few septims for my supper is all I ask.
We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
This is a shame. No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort. They're rifting. Might
This is a
consider
shame.
joining up myself.
Always sad when someone has
I
to
ain't
die.
asking for much. Just a
Sorry,
few
I
septims.
thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here. It's so up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief. Watch the skies, traveler. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to Yorleif, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
A few
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosity. I
smile
promise
on a
you'll
charitable
see
soul.
wonder.
You look a bit
worse than
Maybe
I
you
feel.
should just move
Sure
along.
You shouldn't be home in bed.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I know your kind. Always sneaking about.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
Need some metal hammered. Look at that edge. Still sharp. I'll present this to the Jarl later. As for you, let me show you some smithing techniques. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Whether it's dark, maybe got blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. If you meet anyone in your travels who needs good steel, send them my way. Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now. Fine work. Here's your pay. Don't spend it all on me. Right. See you around.
I'm a lot happier out here on the deck today, wandering around.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. King murdered, family of Warhammer stolen.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on the White Run.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Are you going to wait?
You think I need
Travel
to
safely.
send Volgruff a
It's
stronger
dangerous.
message?
If by missing,
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Be on the lookout. The poacher could be around anytime.
may the eight. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Why Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
Maybe you should just move along.